It seeketh not its own. Love's... If you love somebody, if you really have that kind of love in you, then it's not all about you. It's not all about what you want. You'll go out of your way for people that you love.
That's right.
You'll go out of your way for animals that you love. If you're an animal lover in here, you know that. You will go out of your way. You'll see a dog with the mange on the side of the road, and because you're filled with compassion for that animal, you'll try and help it. You'll see a hitchhiker walking down the road, and because you're filled with compassion, you'll try and reach out and help them. You'll buy them something to eat, or you'll give them a ride or whatever, and I know there's people that take advantage of that, but you'll reach out and you'll try and help somebody. It doesn't matter that they're not necessarily the most desirable person that could be walking down the road. It's not the mayor. It's not somebody that you really have anything to gain from doing this for, but it's because you're moved with compassion and love for this person that you don't even know. My mom's a big animal lover. She watches those, ASPCA commercials and just gets all teary-eyed. They have one with the Willie Nelson song, "You Were Always on My Mind." That just pushes her over the edge right there. It's Willie Nelson. That'll make a grown man cry, I'll tell you. Alright. It's not easily provoked. Love isn't. See, that would be anger. And really, anger's not love. It thinketh no evil. Love doesn't think evil. I remember when I was a kid, and it seemed like people in church preached more than people in church now, because now it's almost like everything's okay. But, it's just go with the flow. It doesn't matter what anybody does or whatever. But somebody was always getting up and telling somebody, that's wrong, and, I rebuke you, and all that. And you'd see some kid walking in with a yin-yang on. I said, do you know what that means? Do you know what a yin-yang means, anybody? It's not even as popular as it was now. I think it was more of an 80s thing. You know what I'm talking about, that Chinese symbol. And it's part of the Chinese culture and their gods, and it's paganism, really, but it's part of the Chinese culture and everything. And so is getting a tattoo of an animal and becoming demon-possessed with it, but we won't go into that. I've seen actual video of it on TV and all that. We won't go there. But anyway, a yin-yang, so you got this thing, and half of it's black and half of it's white. But the white side has a dot, good and evil. The white side has a dot in it that's black. So there's some evil in the good. And the black side, the evil, has some white in it. And so there's some good in the evil. So they say that it's impossible, because it's the balance of all things, that good can't exist without evil. But you can't have anything that's solely good, that's completely in contrast to the Bible, by the way. I mean, it's of the devil, really. That's complete contrast to the Bible, that you can't have good without there being some bad in it. And you can't have somebody that's all bad. It's like they watch too many Star Wars movies, and I know that there's some good in him, Darth Vader. And you can't have anyone that's all bad. But according to the Bible, Jesus said that if your eye's dark, if there's bad in you, if there's a speck of bad in you, if you transgress in the law, if your eye's dark, then your whole body's dark. If there's bad in you, if there's poison in the tap water, then you're poisoned. The Bible tells us that God is perfect and that there's no evil in Him. And the Bible tells us about the devil that he was a murderer even from the beginning, because iniquity was found in him. So that's in complete contrast to the Bible.